Hi everyone, today I'm going to do a really easy, they're always really easy, sort of trendy look, and I'm going to use this, which is an absolute beast, and I don't even know if I can get it all in shot, but it is the large palette. So I'm going to crack on and start with, I'm just going to take, this is the concealer brush, but it's really good for packing on the shadow. So I've got foundation on. I've also been playing with blushes and highlighters and things, and I'll show you what I did later. But I'm going to start with this beautiful greeny blue colour. It's kind of a swatch of the colours we're going for on the back of my hand. And I'm going to start with this colour, which in the palette is in the very left-hand corner at the bottom. And it's just gorgeous. And then also I'm going to mix it with the green above it. And that is going all over the lid. Let's see if I can move things around. There we are. All over the lid, and I'm just carefully sort of stippling it on. It's a beautiful colour. It's really pretty. This is our base colour, so it's this beautiful sort of mossy, dark emerald green. It's going all over. Just all over the eye, like this. Make sure you get a nice dark layer. Concentrate on getting that right along the lash line. Like this. That's beautiful. Absolutely gorgeous. It's almost sort of a bluey green, sort of dark jade. Fascinating colour. Really fascinating. So there, that's all over the eyes. Then to sort of glitterify that a bit more, I'm going to take this sort of champagne gold colour, and it is sort of in the third tray. And I'm going to place that on the inner corner just to brighten that up a bit. You can see it's opened up the eye a bit, and then gently blend it in that gorgeous dark colour. I've been having so much fun playing with this palette. It's brilliant fun. Now that green I mentioned is right in the bottom corner, and because it's so sparkly, I'm going to place it over the top. And you can see, wow, look at that. Isn't that amazing? Absolutely amazing. Just blending that over the top. This is a real beautiful party look. It's gorgeous. Just patting that over the top to really brighten and lift the whole eye area, and gently blending. They are very blendable, these as well. And then where I've blended, I just need to pat a little bit extra over the top. Now also in this particular palette, I'm just going to get, where is it? Where are you? I put you here. My liner brush, and I'm going to wet it, and I'm going to use one of these eyeshadows as a liner. And I'm going to take that sort of really fascinating mossy green. I'm just going to pop a bit of this is sort of water just going on the back of my hand, and I'm just going to wet my brush with it and pick up that sort of first green that I used. And make it into a bit of a paste on the back of my hand. It's the easiest thing to do, really, because I don't want to sort of muck up the palette by pouring water into it. So I've made it into this lovely sort of paste. Really easy to do. You can do it with water, or some sort of liquid. Your toner is quite good as well. There's the liner sealer that you can get. I just haven't got it to hand. It just means you can make whatever you need. And I'm going to use that to line the top lash line, just a touch. Great to use eyeshadows as liners. You get the colour that you want, you're not sort of restricted to sort of black or blue or any of those colours, or brown. You can just make whatever you need by simply taking the shadow you want and mixing it. It's just easy peasy. Just making some of this paste on the back of my hand. Super simple. Getting lots of this eyeshadow. I'm getting it all in there, making it into sort of a cakey, linery, pasty sort of thing. Beautiful. This is like a sage green. Great if you have hazel eyes, brown eyes. Really nice. There, you can see that's going on. Easy peasy. And I'm going to turn it round and flick out the liner a bit. Bit of a sophisticated flick going on there. And all the way in. It's not a particularly thick or dark line, but you can see what it's done. It's sort of thickened out the lashes a bit. Really good job on that. Turn it round to just flick out the liner. If you want to, you don't have to. If you don't want to. I do love using teals and greens. You have to be careful though, because otherwise it can look a bit like a bruise, which is not good. Not good at all. And then I'm going to take some of this sort of greeny colour. I mean, that's what it looks like at the back of my hand, this sort of sagey green. I'm going to take it along the lower lashes and sort of thicken that out a bit. There. Just brings that line back into play. Like so. Really pretty. Very pretty. I'll pop that liner brush to one side and go back to this concealer brush. Take some of that sort of shimmery blue. I'm going to pop that along the lower lash line. I'm going to kind of smoke this out a bit. All the way in. Like so. Very pretty indeed. Now, just going to take it, just blend it. I'm just going to spend a moment blending. You'll excuse me, because I just want to blend that up a touch. Because I sort of take it here, because this is where my lashes go to. So, you know, while I'm doing that, I want the shadow to just peep over the top of those lashes. Otherwise you can't really see it. You know, if I've got my eyes open like that, you can't really see very much. So it's a good idea just to peep that above the top. You know, this is, for a dark colour, I've actually kept it quite subtle because it's not really all the way over here. Now I've got the little sort of C brush, sorry, not C, dome brush. I'm going to take that sort of champagne-y sort of colour and just pop that under the brow, just to really highlight that area. Like that. It's kind of a gold colour. You can see, wow, how pigmented are these? They are superb. Lovely. That is superb. So that's the eyes done. You just pop on some mascara. I want you to run and get that because I think that's in a drawer somewhere. I'll do that at the end. As I said, I have to just keep going and I should have been better prepared. But now I'm going to move on to the lips. I'm going to grab a lip brush from in here. And there's such a huge selection. I had a real hard time trying to find one that I would like. But I've gone for something very dark and plummy, which I'm going to use as a base. And I've picked the one that basically on the right hand side is the nearest in the corner. It's very easy, everything seems to be in the corner. And you'll see just what I mean, it's this gorgeous plummy colour. Look at that, whoa. This look is sort of turning 1930s, I think. And I probably wouldn't wear this out during the day, I would say that this is more for a ball or a formal dinner. It's a sort of a smokier, edgier look. I do like the texture of that. That is very nice. And then over the top of that there are some lovely glosses in this as well. Let me just grab a liner brush will do. So I'm just going to take something that's fairly sort of, it's a lilac-y sort of shimmer with a bit of gold running through it. And I'm going to see if these two mix. I hope they do. Yeah, they do. Just going to take the edge off it. I'm mixing that over the top. And yes, I'm using a liner brush because it's great for really defining the Cupid's bow. And that stops your lips from looking too dark and overpowering because I've given it that extra dimension. By mixing a lighter colour over the top. Now I'm going to explain what I did on my cheeks because I was having a good play around with these bits. If I sort of pull that in a bit so you can see, sort of at the bottom of the palette there are these contouring, there are some blushes along each side as well. So what I did is, I want this beautiful healthy sort of dewy look, so I took the lightest of all of the shades and I literally just went down the side of the nose to the tops of the cheekbones and sort of brought it out. Now this is heavily, heavily shimmery. As you can see, it's really picked up everything. And I've probably put too much on because I'd already put it on. Then I took a peachy shade with a pinky shade, sort of the bottom and the top ones, and just buffed that over the cheeks. Then I went absolutely bonkers with contouring. I absolutely love contouring. I took a golden shade and mixed it with the dark matte powder to use as a bronzer. And then I gently, gently buffed it underneath and along the jawline, like this. And if you do that, you catch all the right places, like that. I do it on the other side. So you just catch all the right places. And I'm gently just going to wipe along here, like that. Now I'm going to finish off with some HD powder, which is down here, and that will cut down the shine where I don't want it, which is here. I really don't want any shine there. So I'm just going to buff that off. And down the side of the nose. And if you feel you've put too much shimmer on under the eyes, etc., pop some of this over the top, and that cuts everything down and keeps it looking sort of really quite sort of flawless. I'm just going to grab a total face brush. Again, don't want to do a Nicole Kidman. I get it all horribly wrong 5 minutes before photos. And just buff that in and remove any excess. Like this. This is a great way just to even everything out that's on the cheeks as well, and to keep it all looking a bit more natural. So there we are. Now, as I said, I couldn't find the mascara. I've left it over there, so I could rummage around and try and find it, or you can just believe me when I say I'll do my lashes. I'll do my lashes, take a photograph and show you. So I hope you like that look. It's really kind of simple, smoky green going out look with sort of dramatic two-tone lips as well. Well, thank you very much for watching. See you soon. Bye bye.